that Steve Bannon is from California and he's probably gay. He's from San Francisco. So he's a gay fascist, just like Hitler. Wow, that's pretty fucked up. Now, then get into Michael Flynn, which is another video, another issue. Michael Flynn, you have to remember, he was indicted. He's a former Trump advisor who was indicted by Mueller. And he's accused of kidnapping. Okay, Trump hired a kidnapper to be part of the White House. Point one. The next guy who was like, okay, all these people pleaded guilty. And five people have pleaded guilty already. Okay, and so Trump wanted to back a kidnapper and have him actually come be his advisor in the White House. And Trump backed Roy Moore in Alabama as a candidate for senator, who's also not a kidnapper. I don't think anybody's accused him of that one, but a child molester, a sex offender, a racist. Wow, this is pretty bad news for my country. So, when you consider the fact that the Russians actually influenced and meddled in the election, and that through loans to the Deutsche Bank and through the Bank of New York, the Russians influenced Donald Trump getting into the elections and winning the elections, and actually manipulating the internet too, through Facebook and through other media. This is really interesting because it was McCarthyism, this is another video, okay, where the Republicans many years ago backed McCarthyism, okay? McCarthyism's from this time when the Cold War was happening, where, by the way, if this was going on during the Cold War, there would already been war, because the Russians are accused of killing all these people in London, and London had to expel all these diplomats from its country, Russian diplomats. So, but McCarthyism is this thing where if you were a communist or you were a socialist, you were blacklisted. You couldn't get a job, you couldn't get a house, you couldn't do anything. You were basically screwed. So now where are the Republicans now? They like did a 180-degree turn and they're off the map because they're taking loans from the banks that are getting murky, shady black market loans from Russian companies, and then they're like giving it to people like Trump's son-in-law in $500 million loans. What's going on here? People don't get it. You know, when we talk about all these things going on, it's like his history is repeating itself, because Trump is actually the next Hitler, and he's trying to consolidate power and do all these weird things. And we actually need something much different. We need to have something much different.